Hello. Here we are again, and it's been a while since I posted a longer form poem. I mean, it's been over a week, I guess. So today I'm doing an anaphora. I hope you enjoy it. This is called The Difference. The difference between mouse and muse is O. The difference between sentences and lines is caps, is diagrammable, is sense, is sensual, is freedom. The difference between aged Gouda cheese and fresh is all taste and texture. The difference between a lover who's a composer and a lover who's a bartender is the tab. The difference between life and death becomes nil to me, except for what I have left to do, and maybe places not seen, maybe lips not kissed. The difference is the midnight show is always a classic, new or old. Okay, so that's an anaphora. I've done anaphoras before. I did an anaphora sonnet recently about my friend Sasha and her bagels. Anaphora begins, each line begins the same. There's no particular, what can I say? There's no particular length that's specified when you're writing an anaphora. So this is a short one. It's 6 lines. I hope you enjoy it. I'm okay. I'm curious. I'm checking little video things here while I'm online with you, or while I'm recording this for you. I hope you're enjoying this. I really hope that poetry becomes a bigger part of your life. Not necessarily my poetry, any poetry. Write your own poetry, I suppose. I'm doing a haiku today, and I hope you'll check it out as part of my haiku rampage. It's a little bit of a workshop, how and why to write haiku. It'll be brief. I mean, haiku is 3 lines of 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. But I'll get into that over there. So today I put this one up, The Difference. Actually, I was at a reading. I did a reading at a friend of mine's event space, and another friend showed up. And she had never seen me read poetry before. She heard this. She got such a kick out of it that she wanted the, the sheet that I read from, which I gave to her and I signed. I I don't have any books out, so I just, give away and so forth manuscript pages, poems on a page, I guess you could say. Right? The difference, the difference between mouse and muse is O. The difference between sentences and lines is caps, is diagrammable, is sense, is sensual, is freedom. The difference between aged Gouda cheese and fresh is all taste and texture. The difference between a lover who's a composer and a lover who's a bartender is the tab. The difference between life and death becomes nil to me, except for what I have left to do, and maybe places not seen, maybe lips not kissed. The difference is the midnight show is always a classic, new or old. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the channel. If you want to signify that in some way by perhaps commenting or liking or whatever, it is most appreciated. It helps the algorithm understand that people are watching, and maybe more people can watch. The whole purpose here is poetry, to bring more poetry to people. And when I say poetry, I don't mean, well, I'm not going to get going on that in this one. Let me just say that the idea that everyone is a poet, everyone is an artist, is bovine excrement. Everyone is not a poet. Everyone is not an artist. But everyone can have the evolutionary portion of their mind enhanced with poetry and art. These are the nutrients for the evolution of the human race. Poetry and art feed the evolutionary part of the brain. I firmly believe that. It's not an original thought. My friends, Dr. Sandro Bernini in Rome, the founder of Plexus, he is the one who created that philosophy. He's written about it in his books. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, and look for my haiku today. How and why to write a haiku. And look, you don't have to be a poet to write a poem. You don't have to be an artist to paint a painting. All you have to do is sit down and do it. And enjoy it. Love life. Love love. Love the world. Love yourself. And love poetry. Thank you for tuning in, and